Good morning or afternoon or good evening, wherever you are tuning in from, no matter when you're watching this. This is a timeless reading. Um, I normally don't cross religions, but spirit is spirit, right? Spirit goes across. Um, and I was led to do a reading. I didn't do it yesterday, and I woke up this morning and I was getting ready for my day, and it was like, do the reading. So I was like, I'm gonna be obedient because I don't like uh, to not do something that spirits ask me to do. So I'm doing a resurrection reading to see what needs to be resurrected um, in our lives right now, because there's some things that we may have put down that is going to help carry us through these next few weeks, this next month, especially as it is the retrograde period. So I do wish to know and see and honor the tools that are already given to us. But my cards put upside down. Okay. So we have aquamarine and diamond. Aquamarine reads, Divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. Aquamarine. Diamond. Value your self worth. You are God's precious gem. So, right now, the tools that we all need is confidence in ourselves. We need to understand our self-worth. We need to place those boundaries where we need to place them. We need to honor that we have a divine purpose, and we need to trust our inner guidance, which means we have to get quiet sometimes. We can't be in noisy spaces. We have to get grounded or get centered, as some people would say. In the church world, they say, go to your prayer closet, which means get away from everybody, turn your TV off, turn your radio off, sit in silence, pray in silence, do what you need to do to connect with spirit at this time, and you will get directions. And then with that, you will also understand your self worth. You will understand why you were placed on this earth. If you're still trying to find out what your purpose, your divine purpose is, and your destiny, you will find these things out just by being quiet and understanding and listening um, to what Spirit has to say. And sometimes Spirit will use tools such as the radio or so, but um, so if you're a person that says, I can't meditate in quietness, listen to music and zone out. That's what we used to call it back in the day, zoning out, listening to music. Oh, the card has flipped over, so let's take it. The Emperor. The Emperor. So, and the Emperor is someone who knows his self-worth. He knows his ins, his outs. He has clear thinking about where he's going, what he wants to do. So right now you have to hone in on that emperor like energy. The so I'm thinking about the story of the emperor's clothes, and you know how he was tricked into walking around naked, right? But the point I wish to drive out of that story is his confidence. And even though he was wrong, his confidence was there. Like, baby, you can't tell me I have on the finest threads. You cannot tell me that you don't see this high fashion. You don't see, and that's the spirit that you have to be in. Um, Even if you may not have it now or yet, have that on the inside. Like, I go to the finest of places to dine. I meet with the finest of people, and they like we talk real conversations. We talk about politics. We talk about life. We talk about creativity and projects and things that will uplift and push the world forward. Um, you get in this state, and it's like pushes you. It carries you through the mundane into that place and space that you wish to be in. Oh, okay. Oh, it fell across the floor. So give me just a second. And we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Um, I know it's normally not the celebratory card, but what I'm getting is celebration. Like unionship, partnership. Um, it's like business. That's really what I'm getting. It's like the business. So just like I was saying about the meeting the people, the people in high places, right? It's giving me that energy. It's like you're communing and you're celebrating and you're cheering with these people that will not only cheer you on but also uplift you. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Um, and then there's on this particular deck, there's the sun card. So it's like it's almost giving me the sun, well, not almost, but it's giving me the sun energy as well as everything that you've been asking for is finally coming together. It's the meeting of the minds. That's what I'm hearing right now. Meeting of the minds. Knight of Swords. Protecting that mind. Protecting that those inner thoughts, your confidence thoughts, protecting that at this time, so that anything that shakes you will make you will not make you move or movable, but actually grounds you even more. Um, as I'm talking right now, I'm seeing like the karate stance. So if you've ever taken karate, they tell you to place your feet a certain way so you can get grounded, so that as you strike, you have full force and full control over how you strike. And that's what I'm getting out of this card. It's like, and because this is a source card, it is also talking about your mental, your mind. So before you take those actions, think about it, get grounded in your thoughts and let it drive through. Let those thoughts fully marinate and you get the full clear vision so that when you do move, it is like precise. Um, don't just move to move. It's that think before you do type of energy. Okay, my collective, like this is really good because during the retrograde period, some things slow down. Things tend to mess up. So if you go ahead and think through things and make plans and ownership and talk to certain people to put things in place, these things will come for you. The Three of Wands. And I'm going to actually put this with the Three of Cups because the Three of Wands is that working partnership. No, 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 no. It's that thing that's coming in. It's that thing that's coming in. It's like you may not see it yet. You may not see it yet, but it is coming in. It is solidified. It has nowhere else to go. You see how it's formed a triangle? It has nowhere else to go. It is for you. It is centralized around you. Um, Again, it is giving me the three. It's like giving me with that Three of Cups, like that sun is there, and then it's like the partnership, and it's like it's solidified. It's like contracts. Um, it's solidified. It's probably more than likely uh, solidified in the spiritual realm first so that it can manifest itself in the physical realm. And that's what I need you to understand is that during this time, you need that confidence so that when you get in the space of these people and you start meeting these people, that you are showing them your best self and not your weakest self. Because when you show them your flaws first, it may be a turnoff to them. But if you show them like what I was going to say what you carry, not necessarily what you carry, but if you show them your strengths, there you go. Um, they will automatically see that, and then when they do see the flaws, they can work with that. They're like, okay, we can work with this. This it's just a little tweak. You just got a little screw that needs to be tightened up here in the back, and we got you. It's like that type of energy. Okay, I'm being instructed. See, Five of Cups. And I know normally like the Five of Cups isn't like a bad thing. I mean, isn't necessarily like a good thing, but it's like of all the bad things, what's that one good thing? Because that one good thing, I guarantee outweighs whatever is bad. So I don't know what your particular situation is, but think about the good thing that comes out of a situation. What is that good thing out of that situation that will push you forward? What is that good thing that outweighs the bad? Because I guarantee it shines like the sun um, on the Three of Cups card. You may not think that it shines as bright because you live with it every day, but everybody else on the outside that says, oh, wow, that's unique, that's different. Like, we haven't seen anybody with that much joy or happiness in a while. Let's bring them on a team. We haven't seen this person that's so organized in a while. Let's bring this person on the team. We need this during this time period. And if you are an organizer and you do it every day, you're like, oh, that's just something that I do. But I'm trying to gain another skill set. And it's like, but we need the organization skills because some people, and I just had this conversation recently with someone, excuse me. The way I think in my day to day life, I think strategically. I've always have ever since I was a kid. I always had to process things before I moved on. I had to get to the root of the problem. Um, I do support therapy, but not everybody can go back and face what they've been through to find out what was the root of the problem. And I can. I've had talked to therapists and talked to them and said, this is what's going on with me. And they're like, well, how do you know that? Let's talk more. And then they're like, well, yeah, you're right. You do have this, but and they're like, so why are you here? Because I don't have the tools to get out of it. But you do. You're the professional. So what do I have to do now? I've had those conversations with therapists. But I realized, I'm not going to say early on, but I realized later, uh, I would say in my mid 20s, that not everybody thought the way that I thought. Not everybody can process the way that I process things. And so understanding that you have to look at it as if you're the only one with that gift. And not in a way that makes you prideful, but in a way that's just like, okay, so let me use this gift because maybe not everybody has this gift. And then when you meet somebody else who does have that gift, don't clash with them. Just like, hey, let's work together on this thing. Let's work together on this thing. Let us break bread together. Let us celebrate together so that we can move forward. I'm going to pull one more card. Okay. Queen of Wands. So you have your masculine energy and your feminine energy. The Queen of Wands. What passions are leading you and driving you? I'm pausing because I'm just thinking on when a woman follows her passions, she follows it with her heart. She may run into little struggles here, but she doesn't give up. Women have this tenacity. It's almost like cat-like energy, like where they bounce back on their feet. It's like, okay, you knocked me down. Okay, so what else can I do? How can I strategically do other things? It's giving me that type of energy, but it's coming from the place of I have this new passion and I know I gotta get it out. It's the same energy as when a woman is pregnant. I'm carrying this child. I'm going to carry to full term. I'm going to deliver this baby. I have no choice but to deliver this baby. It's coming. Whether I'm prepared for it or not, it's coming. And I have to make sure that I'm good. So let me make sure that this is in place. Let me make sure this is in order. Let me make sure that I'm taking care of myself. It's that balance across the board. So that's giving me like the energy of making sure that you're balanced across the board during this time as well. Because when you're balanced in all areas of your life, whenever something comes to shake it up, it's just like I'm on a stable foundation. You can I can this tree can wave to and fro, but it's not going to be uprooted because my roots run deep. I'm grounded on a strong foundation. And now you get to the final card. Um, and this is for the overall reading. Ooh, jumped out. And we have fluorite. um, I'm going to tell you now this card, before I read it, I've always liked this card because it's always given me the energy of making decisions. And immediately when I picked up the card, I was hearing the decision to stay in the physical realm or the decision to operate in the spiritual realm. So some of you have the choice of doing things in the spiritual realm to manifest itself in the natural world, or you could continue to do the same things that you've always done and operate in the natural world, leaving the spiritual world out, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because there's some things that and I say that because a lot of people rely on spiritual things too much, and sometimes spirit is like, I'm not going to give you the answer because I need you to figure this thing out on your own. Because if you rely on me too much, you're no good on your front, because you're going to always want to be looking for a sign. You want to always get directions before me, and it's almost like I'm seeing like a ski slope, like how you walk uphill in skis. It's almost like that energy. It's like, no, when I need you to move, I need you to understand that you can trust yourself. And spirit wants you to be able to trust yourself. I think we read that earlier. Um, yeah, and the divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. So if you are not trusting in yourself, that means you don't have confidence in yourself. And you'll say, Spirit, I can't do this without you. And Spirit's like, I would not have chosen you if I didn't see greatness in you. Okay, so fluorite, and it reads, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you naturally, attractive and lovable inside and out. So overall energy is be yourself, flaws and all. If you've never heard that song by Beyonce, even if you don't like Beyonce, listen to it. The lyrics are really good. I promise you. Flaws and all. And it's talking about embracing yourself, embracing all of you, your flaws and your all, because it makes up who you are. And again, you may have these strengths that nobody else has. You may have these flaws that people can help you get out of. People can steer you into the right direction of how to work with the thing to make it not a flaw. Um, Turn your flaws into flawlessness. Turn it into a skill. Or I've learned that, to get out of depression, I need to exercise more, for me. And in turn, now that I'm exercising more, I now have the body that I've always dreamed about, right? It's that type of thing. It's like a twofold blessing. That's what I'm hearing. It's like a twofold blessing. So during this time, it's a test. It may be a test for some of you all, and for others, you just may be flying through, right? With the little bumps here. But in all, you have to have the confidence to tell yourself, I'm going to get through this thing. And no matter what happens, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to win. So as you watch this video, please understand that you're going to win during this season, no matter what it looks like. Even in the smallest of battles, King David won. He had to retreat a little bit, but he would go out and fight again. So I don't know who that message was for, but I heard it plain as day. Just talk about the story of King David. So if that resonates with you, understand that no matter what your struggle, your trial looks like, you will make it. You will succeed. Okay. You all have a good day.